Hi everybody, Steve Griffiths here, developer of the MTPredictor software program. Today I'd like to have a quick look at a 3-minute chart of the Russell Index. This is for yesterday, which was the Thursday, March the 24th. The reason I want to have a look at this is for those of you who viewed my video from a couple of days ago. Do you remember, if I go back, I'll show you what I mean. If I go back, do you remember just 2 days ago I said we had 3 -1 hour losses? So I just want to show you that here we are just a couple of days on, and actually how markets can actually turn around very, very quickly. So from on a day where there was sort of 3 losses to here we are coming into yesterday, excuse me, and as you can see we had a standard and automatic TS4 buy setup come in here sort of early on in the day. I'll look at this one here first. Early in the day, it was on a blue STF. So a buy setup on a blue STF is a standard MTPredictor trade setup. So let's put the analysis on. Right mouse click, select automatic setups, click on the color reversal bar, and as you can see, that actually nailed the low. In fact, that was actually the very low of the day. So there you go, we're long from the low of the day, and the market went up to the target really, really nicely. The STF was actually strong as we went up, so you could have used the standard trade management guidelines and used the ATR stop and got stopped out about here. Whoops, I went a little bit too, my mouse was a little bit wrong there. So you would have been stopped out at plus 5.3R. So as you can see, a very good trade. Plus 5.3R is a very nice trade. Remember, we look at our profits in terms of initial risks. So 5.3R means that this profit was 5 times greater than the initial risk. Remember, we use correct position sizing to keep our risks small and under control. A quick PS for the advanced traders among you is that if I put a DP off the last pivot here, can you see how this TS4 low was also at DP support? And also, if I look at the volume, this was a wide range bar down on our high volume VSA spike. The next bar reversed back again. So not only was this just an automatic TS4 buy setup, it was also our VSA setup where we had a high volume spike reversing at DP support. So this was what I call a Christmas trade. In other words, it's a really, really obvious trade to get into, and one that all MTPredictor customers should have spotted. And as you can see, it turned out to be a very good trade indeed, with plus 5.3R profit. But the day didn't stop there. So if I go on a bit, you can see that we had a buy setup here, 2 sell setups, but notice how the sell setups are against a blue STF, so we would ignore them. But the TS1 buy, if we put the analysis on our blue bar here, we can actually, because the analysis of this bar, which is the first blue bar here, wasn't actually filled, so we had a second bite at the entry on this blue bar here. So we can place the analysis on there. That gives us a lower entry level. As you can see, we were then taken into the market. The market rallied for the rest of the day, and this is where the day closed. We didn't reach the target, but let's put the risk reward on as of the close of the day, which was there. As you can see, this also produced a very good trade, this time at plus 3.7. Plus 3.7R. So this is why I wanted to have a look at the Russell Index today, is because markets and profits and losses go in cycles. This is why I wanted to show that even after just a few days ago we had a minus 3R day on the Russell. I'm just looking at the Russell Index here. This day here then gave us 2 lovely profitable trades of plus 5.3 and 3.7. So that equals 9R. So this is why MTPredictor does such a good job for you, in that when the days are bad, it keeps the losses small, in that case minus 3R, and when you have a good day like this, it makes profits that are much, much larger. In this case, approximately plus 9R overall. So that's a good example of how position sizing and the MTPredictor setups work to keep your losses small and keep your profits large. And there you have it, a good day for the 3-minute Russell Index using MTPredictor, particularly this first TS4 buy setup here that had you long from the very low of the day. So that was a great setup to actually catch the absolute low bar of the day. Is absolutely brilliant, and even our target there actually nailed the very high of the day. So there you go, not only did you have two good trade setups that produced a very healthy profit, but the routines in MTPredictor managed to nail the very low of the day for you, and then also managed to nail the very high of the day for you. Now, I don't know about what you guys think, but I think that's pretty impressive trading.